Hey, my super beautiful, lovely souls. It's Lizzie the Lightworker here. So I'm bringing you guys a reading for Twin Flame Union, Leo, male, divine, and Pisces, female, divine. And this was a viewer's request, so we're going to get right into this, guys. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that I like to talk about each side sort of individually. We get some cards out for each side. How are they feeling? What are they working on? What is needing work? What needs healing? Their motivations, their feelings, those sorts of things. And then we talk about how they pair down as a couple, what needs work, what needs healing as far as that goes. And guys, 90% of you I know are in separation, so sometimes these readings come out almost always as separation. So we're going to get right into this, and we'll talk about our divine male first. So what's going on with our Leo divine male? Okay, so I feel like he may have done some sacrificing here for this relationship, or at least he feels like he's sacrificed something for this relationship. Now, I feel like he is definitely a sensitive guy. I mean, sensitive both ways, sensitive with emotions and has sensitivities for others' emotions, and also sensitivity for his own emotions where he may, not, I don't know how to say this, guys, not be like a big baby, but emotional, okay? So like, he's going to feel emotions maybe more so than the next person, let's just say. I have a feeling with these cards, though, that there was some type of major life change for him, or something that now has made him more sensitive, okay? So I don't know if this had to do with his twin coming in and he worked on his sensitivity. I feel like he's really grounded, really empathetic, okay, really a good advisor, almost like a very fatherly type man that would have, want the comforts of home and want to be family oriented, okay? I do sense a little bit of gossip, or a little bit of something like maybe there were some rumors going on here, or some things that were not said the right way, or something that was blown out of proportion or taken out of context, something with that. And I do feel like there is a little bit of immaturity here with him, okay? I feel like there could be lacking like that communication as well between him and his twin, okay? So communication might be something that he needs to work on, and especially with his emotions. I don't know if he gets overly emotional and then he communicates in a bad way, or he says things that he'll regret later on, okay? Like he's sorry after the fact kind of thing. But I also feel like he's just stuck a little bit in limbo here. Like he feels like he had to sacrifice something for this relationship, or this union. Okay, or he's just doing some self-sacrificing on his own part, and he needs to make a decision, or he needs to move, or he needs to sort of get unstuck here. But I want to get into our divine female because it sort of helps me paint a picture that we can understand a little better. So I feel like she moved on. Maybe that is why he feels stuck. Okay, she moved on. She definitely maybe didn't even know where the hell she was going, but she moved on. I feel like it was not easy for her to do this. I feel like she felt like she had to conquer the whole situation. Okay, like it was like a divide and conquer type thing, where she knew damn well she needed to move on, but in some ways I feel like she didn't move on completely, or she left a trail, okay, because she wanted him to go running after her, and maybe like wanted a little bit of drama because she was feeling so sad or hurt. I feel like they both have issues here with healing and communication and sort of emotional stuff. But I feel like there was a little bit of vindictiveness here, okay? Like she wanted to win. This was about winning to her, okay? It wasn't really about the journey or the destination. Though I do feel like she has partaken in her journey now, okay? But she's got to lose ego. There's some ego here. There's some vindictiveness here. There's some wanting to be right, fighting just to fight, fighting for the sake of to fight, like fighting out of boredom, okay? Sort of self-sabotaging. So she may have been afraid of commitment and sabotaged the relationship a bit. I do see that sometimes come in, and sort of like, I don't know, maybe she felt a little paranoid, or like she had to watch her back. here, okay? But it's sort of about like someone who just felt like they needed to walk away from this situation, okay? So she could have felt defeated and like, this was too difficult to keep going. So let's see down the middle, because that'll give me even more. So yeah, there's some movement here. To me, this is like sort of a moving on situation. This was lacking balance, clearly, okay? I feel like it was about winning. It was about victory, okay? I feel like she wanted to win. It's this card, guys, is a bratty person. Somebody who's like a little bit malicious, a little bit narcissistic, and they need to work on that. And it's not that it can't be healed or fixed, it's that you have to accept what you are and accept that this is part of 3D existence, and only when you reach a higher level of consciousness with your twin, can you get all the full feelings of that twin flame union that ignite us. So I feel like, yep, there is moving on here, okay? I do feel like he has started to move on as well. Yeah, it's just poorly balanced. Oh, moving on. Sort of needing to drop some baggage here, though, okay? To me, this is saying start of a spiritual journey. This is our Leo. I feel like he felt like he had to leave things behind, okay? I feel like he felt like he had to just get out as quickly as possible, or he had to move on, or he had to just leave his baggage, drop his baggage, okay? Now, guys, this could resonate in reverse, okay? It does happen. It happens very, very often, and I feel that's because sometimes you guys think that you're the divine male and you're really the divine female, or vice versa, or sometimes it's just transmuting that way. But either way, he felt like he had to move on. I feel like he didn't even know really where he was going or have a picture of where he was going. And I feel like that's the case with her too. I feel like they both felt lost after they separated. It was so hard because I feel like there was a lot of emotions involved here, okay? I mean, he felt lots of different ways about her, good and bad, but it was so hard for him to leave all this behind and really start to go on his spiritual journey and start to, I feel like, accept his spiritual gifts. I do feel like he wants to make contact with her. I feel like he will do this. I feel like when he's completely ready, to me, this is like a peace offering, okay? I also feel like he wanted to be with her long term. I feel like he wanted to marry her, okay? I don't know if he offered her that or he wanted that. Like he wanted to get engaged or something, or a higher commitment, or move in together. It was something like that. I feel like he did offer that. And I do feel like his offer still stands in some way. He hasn't forgotten about her, and he hasn't forgot about his feelings for her. And he still feels that strongly that I feel like he would marry her. Okay. Like, I feel like that was his goal. I feel like he's very like family man. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if he has like Cancer in his sign somewhere, like his birth chart, or water in his birth chart. I feel like he's got that sensitivity that women love, okay? And I do feel like he was coming in to try to heal a little bit of her ego issues, okay? So yeah, I can think almost like this is going to be like he's going to try to get her back or make another offer to her, okay? I just don't know if she'll be ready, if she stays in that energy. So hopefully she'll be doing that self-work. I just feel like it would be more healing. I feel like if they come back together, not that it won't work out, I feel like they need more healing here, okay? It's going to take a lot of strength, and it's going to take sort of a lot of taming of your wild sides and your ego and all those things. I feel like that is more what our divine male wants to do or can do for our divine female, okay? I feel like if once it's all worked out, they come together, it's going to be like really nice. Like the energies will sync up the right way. And I do feel like there will be ultimate healing here, okay? I'm definitely getting a sense of that. But yeah, there's some things that need to transpire here, okay? I feel like it's also a timing thing. More time needs to carry on, okay? I feel like he's really not going anywhere. He's definitely focused on her, okay? He's thinking about her even now. And she's really more or less thinking about what did she need to do to move on for herself, and sort of in a little bit of a self-interest mode. which does happen sometimes in separation. We sort of purge things out and we realize the darker parts of ourselves, and sometimes we have to forgive ourselves, and we have to forgive our twin for having to leave. So let's get some angel messages here, and we'll get psychic tarot for the heart. Let's try that. So we're getting move. So to me, this is saying that it absolutely needed to end, okay? I feel like there's more than just meets the eye here, okay? I feel like there's even more stuff that was not uncovered in this union that needed to be uncovered, but at a later time will be. I feel like both of their purposes is to heal each other, and specifically with love, and specifically with past traumas of love, and specifically with feeling like they're both enough. Okay, if that makes sense. I feel like there's a sense where our divine Leo feels like he wasn't enough for her, okay? When really it just was like she had to deal with some things for her own self, heal some past issues, heal some ego things, sort of work out her childishness a little bit. There was just some energy there with her that she maybe needed to grow up a little bit, and she needed to realize what she had when it was gone. Okay, and with him, I feel like he's just taking this to heart, and he's taking it really hard, and he feels like he's not enough, and he did put his whole heart into this. Okay, and she received his heart, but she didn't receive it with the purest intention, only because she had such hurt going on and such bad things going on, painful memories and all those things. And I just feel like she needed to be alone and needed to move on. To me, I'm sensing there's a need to be single here, a need to go out into the world and explore and discover and start over. She may have had some shitty situation in life holding her back, and she needed to just go with or without him, okay? And that's a healing type thing. So I do feel like she has embarked a little bit more on her spiritual journey and her spiritual healing, okay? So we'll get an angel card too and see what angel cards have to say here. Angel of past lives. So this could be past life issues, okay? I'm feeling like a little bit more with our divine female. So past life issue could be there's a little bit of karma there. There's something that was not resolved from past life. It could be many, many different things, okay? But what I would suggest here, okay, if either of you are finding this, either divine male Leo or divine Pisces female Leo, or divine male Pisces, divine female Leo. I don't care. It doesn't matter, guys. I would do a meditation, like a past life meditation, and see what comes up and comes out, okay? This card suggests that, sort of to look deep into your past life to see. If anything comes out, anything triggers, anything, okay? There may be past life healing that needs to happen here, okay? And that's really what has to be done, and really has to be sought out, okay? And have to want it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know what you think, and I will see you guys on the next reading. Many, many blessings to you all. Thank you so much for joining me. Love and light.